Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Smite. My name is Basilisk, I'm still your host, so let's get started. This is my third freaking time trying to record this part of the episode. So I'm going to apologize in advance if I seem grouchy and irritable and yeah. Anyways, in the last episode, push the play button, damn it. We did the first two parts of the training map and talked about the hunter class. In this episode, we're going to wrap up the training map with the arena tutorial and then arena practice, and then talk about the assassin class. So let's get started.
Welcome to the Smite arena tutorial. The assassin class
Shut up,
has incredible
tutorial
mobility
lady.
and extremely high basic attack and ability damage. However, with limited range and poor defense, assassin.
So in between episodes, I know last episode I said I would be playing as Neith throughout the entirety of the tutorials. I changed my mind in between episodes because I feel that would make it really repetitive until we got, by the time we got to Neith's actual episode, people would be sick of seeing her. So I am going to vary it up. I thought my phone was ringing for a moment. Also, I have a skin for Thor that I don't actually remember getting. I think you actually get it for free as part of the tutorial. That's something that I have been able to cover. You get bonus things for completing the tutorials. And there's some starter quests too that I can't show because because my account's 15 levels in. So, yeah. Which would explain why I don't remember buying a skin for Thor. I'm the only player here. How is this taking so long to load? Where's my controller? Yes, there is. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the arena. In this map, two teams face off from bases on opposite ends of the arena. Players will fight in the middle of the arena in a brawling deathmatch, where your goal is to defeat enemy gods and their minions by reducing their team ticket count to 0. Average game time is around 18 minutes. Each team starts with 500 tickets, though in this tutorial we will be starting with 100. Killing an enemy player deducts 5 tickets from the enemy team. Killing an enemy minion deducts 1 ticket from the enemy team. Helping a friendly minion reach the portal on the enemy side of the map also deducts 1 ticket from the enemy team. Once your team has killed 10 enemy players, a juggernaut spawns for your team. Escorting him into the enemy portal deducts 15 tickets from the enemy team. In Arena, players start at level 3 with 1500 gold and have accelerated gold and XP advancement. As an assassin, you can deal a lot of damage very quickly. You will need to maximize your damage potential through items, and focus that onto enemy mages and hunters in the battle. Pick off vulnerable targets, and then retreat before the enemy can respond.
Of note, enemy assassins are...
You should do is purchase items. Press I to open the store and acquire your... Well done! The first task in the arena is to clear the creature buff camps, gaining powerful enhancements for your team in the early game.
Okay.
As an assassin, you'll want to acquire the damage. This will increase your ability and basic attack damage.
Alright, I get it. Shut up, tutorial lady. Alright, this is where the game officially introduces enemy minion camps. And this is a terrible introduction for them. You probably noticed in last week's episode that the enemy camps in Joust had a main enemy and some smaller enemies. In Arena, there's only the main enemy, and this is the only mode that does this. So it's really weird that this is how they choose to introduce them.
A red rune has dropped onto the floor. Pick up the red rune to receive the damage buff.
Okay, whenever I'm actually playing this game and I don't have the time to spin around and look at these things, they look like eggs to me. Anyways, let's grab the room.
You should now return to the middle of the arena, where your minions are already clashing with the enemy. In Smite, you share gold and XP from helping to defeat enemy minions. The player that delivers the last hit will also gain additional gold. Defeat as many minions as you can to gain more XP and gold.
As far as I know, the golden XP sharing thing is only in arena mode and maybe joust. Or siege. Siege? No, assault. I keep getting siege and assault mixed up because the names are similar.
You've acquired a lot of gold, and it's time to head back to base and purchase additional items from your recommended list.
Aside from tutorial lady being
by purchasing its recommended tier 3 rank.
Shut up! As far as tutorial lady being just obnoxious as all hell, like she usually is, this isn't a bad tutorial. And honestly, I probably wouldn't be so pissy towards her.
You are now level 5 and have access to your ultimate ability, which is very important for team fighting. As Thor, you can use your Anvil of Dawn ultimate to jump to the back of the enemy line and take down their mage or hunter. Now, try to defeat several enemy gods.
Okay. Honestly, I'm probably just more annoyed with tutorial lady than I should be on account of this is my third freaking time trying to record this episode.
Well done. It's time to fight back. Help your team push your minions into the enemy field. The extra points earned will secure your victory.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get greedy. But yeah, part of the reason I'm grouchy during this episode is because, as I mentioned before, this is my third time trying to record this freaking episode. First 2 times the recording didn't take for whatever reason. And it makes me grumpy because this is not that entertaining to play through for me. Actually, the tutorial isn't bad necessarily, it's just that I've done this before. Did I break Artemis's AI? You're supposed to be in base. What the fuck is going on? She's supposed to be sitting in base. I broke the AI. Brilliant. Let's get her out of here. Get! Alright. Here she comes again. Yes, back to the base with you.
Outstanding. You've learned the basic rules of Arena. So let's finish this match. Reduce
That was
the
really
enemy
weird.
team's tickets to 0 to win.
Whoop! Let's get out of here. Oh boy. But yeah, the arena tutorial isn't as bad as the starting tutorial for repetitive bullshit. But it's still annoying and obnoxious, and I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. Alright, so let's go finish this off so I can do the actual arena practice match, and that will be... yeah. No, get off the damn... Got stuck on the minions. This is great. I'm actually playing kind of like shit right now because I'm irritated. Ugh. And I was just really quiet, so yeah. Fucking get back here, Fenrir. Oh, sometimes when you kill a god that you have, the god you're playing as has actual history with, they'll have a special quote. And some of them can even chain, although it's kind of rare. Like there's one between Neith, Artemis, or not, no. Neith, Athena, and Arachne. Also, I confirmed in between episodes that no, you don't get to keep the accolades. Which makes sense when you think about it, because otherwise it'd be a really good way to farm accolades. Anyways, let's wrap things up. Arena practice. Don't give me the tutorial. You fuck.
At extremely high basic attack and ability damage. However, with limited range and poor defense.
Okay. Now, what I find interesting here is our team composition versus theirs. Theirs is just the typical... I have 2 assassins. I don't have a guardian. How very odd. That is a stupid team. That is... Well, no. Sobek's actually a pretty tanky warrior, so we can manage. Alright. Now, normally playing arena mode, both teams will go for the set of buff camps on their left. And I mean always. But since this is just practice mode, let's see if we can get a kill one before the enemies spawn. No. I need to retreat, though. Since I'm just here, I'm going to walk. Good start. Anyways. Now, I have actually gotten a kill before the minions spawn in arena mode before. It's very cool when it happens. Now, anyways. Arena mode will be the mode you see... Come on. Get him. Yep. Whew. Alright, now that I'm done tower diving, let's get the hell out of here. That actually is called a tower dive, when you go close to an enemy tower to kill an enemy god or destroy the enemy tower. I've done it a few times. It's not something I'm actually that good at, though. Gotcha. Oh, we'll focus on Neith then. No. They're not getting away. Alright, we're doing good. Now, of all the game modes in Smite, Arena mode is probably shit. My favorite. I need to get out of here. For a couple reasons. One is that it's actually a much more manageable length than most of the other modes. The other is that I actually like team fighting is just about my favorite part of playing any MOBA, and arena mode is pretty much constant team fighting. That's part of the reason that, in addition, arena mode will actually be probably the mode I use most for the purposes of showing off god abilities and such. That's because team fights is also generally, or in general fights against enemy gods, is generally the best place to show off how gods work. Against minions, it really doesn't matter much about how you use your combos or anything like that. Or how you work your build. Since minions are chump change. For anyone that isn't Thor, evidently. Ah, the mighty Thor. Oh boy. Let's give it to you. Damn. I'm not gonna get him. I lost him. Fuck. Okay, I need to retreat. But yeah, due to arena mode being mostly team fighting, I find it's a better place to get a fix on your god's abilities. The one exception to that might be that I might do joust mode instead a few times for characters that rely more on jungle navigation and such. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn, I'm actually on the low end of kills. Really now? You're gonna just group up for me, are you? I missed! Where are you? Where'd you go? Very nice. Yeah, that before I get targeted by the tower and retreat, so I can buy some damn items and mana potions. I have almost 5,000 gold, 4,500 gold. Holy crap! You and you. And I need some mana potions. And for some reason arena mode doesn't include them on the list for the recommended items. Which is very dumb. I mean, actually, it's weird. Normally I don't use items that consumables much. Health and mana potions. But for some reason I'm just having a lot of trouble keeping up Thor's mana. I think it might be just because I'm lazy on my tutorial items. Where do you think you're going? Decline! Ah, he fucking stunned me out of my thing. Get out of here. Shit. I better get going. Go fucking go away, Neith. She's following me. I need to get back to base and I can't stop the... Yeah, she was right behind me the whole time. Fucking hell. But anyways, like I was saying, I might do joust mode for certain gods, but normally I'm going to be using arena mode. What do we got? If we can arrange... A total miss. Sobek, get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, okay, let's... You're not getting away. It's not fucking happening. Oh shit. Hi, Ymir. Fucker. I might do joust, but it's not gonna be my main thing. All right, I need some damn armor. We are getting a breastplate of valor because I need the extra mana. Because Thor's mana pool is fucking pathetic. Woohoo!
Minions have reached your portal.
Let's do some damage. Oh shit. That didn't work out. I've actually managed to wipe out the entire enemy team once using if I use my Thor combo properly. But that was not proper use. And yeah, my teammates, particularly Artemis and Kali, are kicking ass. Oh, you bastard! Alrighty. So, need them farther away. Grouped up would be nice if I could get it, but... see if I can get Ymir out of here. Fuck do you think you're going?
A big, small, giant, an enemy has been slain.
Gotcha! Alright, we need to pull them out of there. Right now, we're way too close. Bad strategy. Oh, I'm going up. Huh. How did I fucking miss him? Whoa, shit. Alright, I'm gonna retreat. There it is. Running up 1500. Let's work on getting Titan's Bane. I like Titan's Bane. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I keep going quiet here. That's partly because I'm running out of things to talk about for just keeping on the tutorial, but because the enemy bots aren't generally that interesting. I'm not gonna get him. I'm not gonna get him. Fucker! Well, it was worth a shot. I should have thrown the hammer first and then done the spin. Maybe. Hi! Come on. Gotcha! Alright, now let's see if I can focus on Heine. Where the fuck did she go? Gotcha. Well, we're just cutting through them now. Now we're cooking with gas. Collie, retreat. Retreat, Collie, damn it. Alright, let's see if I can get a group of them. No, because they're going to retreat like the jackasses they are because Artemis distracted them. Ugh. Enemy AI, bot AI in this game is really thick, especially in arena mode. You fucking hell! Let them play here. I'm going to retreat again. Buy more items. There it is.
Excellent.
Let's see. What do I want to start working on? Get a wind demon, even though I'm not going to get it. And really quick, you can actually pop in here into your relics and upgrade them. Which I'm going to do with my horrific emblem. Which just reduces the cooldown.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, wow, holy crap. Oh, shit.
Shut down.
I deserved that. Collie, don't die. Run! Run, Collie, run! I'm gonna be in this menu for fucking ever. So I might as well upgrade my, this thing. Belt of Frenzy, yeah. I don't think I might not even be able to respawn before this match ends. Maybe I will, because honestly I expect them to have more kills. Collie, what the fuck are you doing? There's a way to change who you're looking at, but I don't remember how. Oh crap. I just walked a shit ton of minions in. But I'm back in the game! Woohoo! Damn, okay, we need one kill. Gotcha. There we go. That's an ass whooping. But it's bots, so what do you expect? Alright, that's going to be the end of this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Or actually, no, hold on. That's just the end of this segment, because we got to go talk about the well, sorry, I just put my mic hard. We get to talk about the assassin class now. So, I will see you all then. Thank you and good night, folks. Alright, so the assassin class. Oh boy, the assassin class. Alright, I mentioned that I don't play hunters very often, but that I do enjoy it. Assassin class is a class I enjoy playing as, and that I'm absolutely terrible with. They're one of the classes I have the hardest time with because of the way they work. Assassins as a whole tend to have just about the lowest staying power of any class. Even mages have more because they have a bit of, they usually have some sort of self-healing. Or at the very least, some better forms of crowd control. Assassins usually kind of lack that. They're also very combo heavy. The trick with assassins is that you have to know when and in what order to use your abilities to get the best result out of it. And especially for some of them, that can be really tricky to do. Sorry, I have hiccups. Like, for instance, my favorite assassin, at the moment at least, is Bastet. And, yeah, I'm not great with her. I die a lot playing as assassins. They're fun, but yeah. The thing about them, though, is that their basic attack, they're kind of like the opposite of hunters. Their basic attacks, they're usually, they're alright. At best. Better than mages, but it's not as good as any other class, except maybe guardians. But the counter to that, though, is that their abilities do a lot of damage. They hit hard, and they tend to hit fast, and a lot of them can hit more than once if you're good. Which, of course, means they're one of the... I honestly put them as the trickiest class in the game to use. Even mages I find to be simpler, for the most part. Sorry, I just blew into my mic. Let's see. The trick with assassins, though, in addition to knowing when and where to use your abilities and in what order, well, is the where. You have to be aware of position and timing. No assassin is a frontline fighter. Some of them can be can stand for a few minutes on the front line, but in order to get the best mileage out of your assassins, you have to know when and where to strike. That means staying away from the front line. Let your guardians and your warriors handle that. You want to get behind your enemies. You want to get on their flanks. That's where you're going to be the most effective. Especially if you got weakened enemies trying to get away from the battlefield, you can hit them hard. Assassins tend to have really high mobility. I mean, really high. I think, honestly, the slowest one I know of right now is Thor. Because his only really mobility boost is his ultimate. Kali, I think has better mobility. Another thing with them is having enough discipline to not get greedy. A lot of the time when I die as an assassin, it's because I got really, really greedy for kills. And I got pulled out of position, and I got ganged up on and slaughtered. You have to be careful not to let that happen. It is the trickiest part. Probably the easiest part of an assassin, though, is their item builds. You usually want high mobility, you want high ability damage, some regular attack damage, not too much. You also want to keep your MP up. Something I noticed, especially with Thor, is that his MP is that some of the assassins have pitiful MP pools. It's ridiculous. But some of them actually have decent or better. But you definitely want to keep an eye on their MP. If you need them by MP potions, especially if you're playing one of the longer modes like Conquest. If you're playing Arena mode or something short like that, it's not as important. But if you've got the extra money, then it is worth buying a mana potion. Now, sorry. For relics are very hit and miss. The same relic combination that I use for hunters, which is Belt of Frenzy and Angel Wings, isn't terrible. It's still viable, but I don't necessarily think it's the best because assassins already tend to have high mobility. Honestly, it depends on the assassin. Some have less mobility than others, or some have something else that I want to keep in mind. One thing I've found useful for assassins is Horrific Emblem, because it slows down their movement and attack speed for a short period of time. Use it in conjunction with Belt of Frenzy, and you can actually hit them really hard. That's just a general thing, though. When you're playing an assassin, you'll definitely want to sort at least one of their relics to your specific assassin. I usually have Belt of Frenzy on them because I like the extra added damage output, but it's honestly probably not the best thing for them. My assassins are where my builds tend to be the weakest, except for maybe mages. But another tricky thing with assassins, if you're coming from another class, you're probably going to die a lot more than an assassin main, even if you have equal amounts of skill. because you'll be used to other classes' fighting styles. Probably the easiest one to transition from is Mage, because they're another ability-heavy class. Jaw hurts, I don't know why. But even with that, mages tend to have a slightly higher sustainability, as I've already said. Alright, so, yeah, when you're switching to an assassin from another class, make sure you don't fall into the bad habits of either staying back as a mage or a hunter, or getting right up in their face as a warrior or a guardian. Now, for some trivia. Thor is the starting assassin is Thor, who I think is a weird choice, which I think is a weird class choice for him. I really would have thought Thor would be a warrior, but what the hey. He's actually not terrible as an assassin, except for his low mobility. My personal favorite assassin is Bastet, as I've already mentioned. I like her mobility, I like her abilities. And an assassin that I really enjoy playing as, but absolutely suck with, is Serket. With Serket, I enjoy playing as her, I like her abilities, I'm terrible at her combos. Alright, but yeah, that wraps things up for this episode. In the next episode, we will continue on with the tutorials and talk about the mage class, which I know one of my viewers, Rubial, is probably looking forward to, since he appears to be a mage main. In the meantime, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Basilisk, and I will see you.